super,
okay.
and
So
I'll spotlight
for
you.
those who haven't been before, welcome. This is because it's this is Brighton Table Tennis Club Fitness Gold session number 41, and some have been for nearly 41 sessions, and some have come in and out. For the third week, we're going to do a HIIT session. So we've got 8 exercises that we will do. We will run through them for 20 seconds each, so you get familiar with them. And then we do each exercise twice consecutively for 45 seconds with a little break in between. There are a couple of shadow plays because we're table tennis linked. If you've got a table tennis bat, that's great. If you haven't, use a frying pan or a book, or just go through the actions. But it's all good for the core. And because it's fitness, I ask you to do it on your dominant and your non-dominant side each way. I just want to tell you we're doing a new exercise today that I'm just going to demonstrate now before we go any further. We're going to do a modified side plank, and I just want to make sure that if you're doing it on the mat, you know what we're going to do. So I'm just going to show you before we do our little warm-up. So you'll lie down with your shoulder and elbow in line and your knees bent up and your feet in line with your bottom. Okay, and it's for the muscles down here, your obliques. And you have your hand here, and all you do is push up and down, up. So you're really working the side here. And for 145 seconds, we'll do it on this side. And for the other 45, we'll do it on the other side. If you want to make it a bit harder, you can be up there. And if you want to make it really hard, but I don't really want you doing it that hard today because it is quite a strenuous one, you can have your legs out straight. But it's the most important thing is to do it right. So it's important to get your feet in line with your hips. So that's the modified side plank, and that's one of our core exercises today. It's a new one. Okay, without further ado, we're going to get going on a little warm up. So I just want to see you swinging your arms, marching, lifting your knees, just to raise the pulse. Keep looking forward, lift your knees as high as you can, and take your arms out, out, out. And as you take your arms out, you're taking your feet out. Nice soft knees, so we're not putting a strain on them. Make sure your feet are pointing forwards. And swing your arms forward in time with your other foot. So you're going up and down. And then we're back to marching. Swinging your arms, lifting your knees, feet pointing forwards. And the sides again. And feet forwards. So hopefully you're raising the pulse a little bit, knees are soft, feet always forwards. I want you to take your chin on your chest and just very, very slowly with soft knees, feet pointing forward, just roll down. For those who are new, a lot of the exercise we do can be done in a chair as well. So indicate if you want me to demonstrate how to do them in the chair. Let Teresa know and she'll let me know. And we're back again, and we're nodding our head forward, and we're slowly rolling forward. So we're feeling the opening of the lower part of our back and just hang. And we're going to come up. This time I want you to put your left foot forward, right knee slightly bent. We're going to roll forward again. You can do this sitting in the chair if it's easier. We're just going to roll forward and feel the stretch a little bit more in the back of our leg. And then take your toe down and bring it up. Down and up. Down and up. Roll up. And we're going to change legs. So other foot, heel, toes to your nose. And then roll down. And feel that stretch in that hamstring and the calf, forward and back, forward. There we go. So you're beginning to mobilise that ankle joint. And come up and hold on to something if you need to, but just to rotate the ankle and the other way. and then rotate, and then back the other way. So hopefully that's beginning. Okay, shoulders circle, bring your arms up, take them out so they're at shoulder height, and then bring your elbows into your waist and just pull in and out. So you're getting a stretch across that middle back, trying to keep up at shoulder height. Feel that stretch across your back, across your back. And one more of those. And we're just going to come down our side so you feel the stretch on the other side. If you want to go a bit further, you can take your arm up, just leave it here. Soft knees, remember, and the other way. Soft knees, feet pointing forward, up, down we go, up and down we go. Okay, so for those of you who are familiar with what we do, we're starting off, we'll go through each exercise just for 20 seconds, and this is part of our warm-up, so don't over push it. I'm just moving my mat out the way slightly because we're starting off with a shadow play, and we're going to do with your dominant hand first of all. So I'm right-handed, so it's in my right hand, side by side. We're going to do 4 hands at one side, side step, 2 forehands in the middle, and then go right round to the other side of the table to do 2 more forehands, and then with your knees soft, you're side stepping back, ready to go again. 1, 2. So we're going to do that for 20 seconds. Okay, so basically it's sideways movements. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Teresa will look at our technique.
Yeah, look in. Lenora's joined us as well, so welcome.
Oh, welcome, Lenora.
Nice to see you. Your sister's here as well.
Oh, lovely to see you, Sam.
Your brother's not come back though.
No, Tim.
Not yet.
He messaged me today and said, is it all the same as last week? There we go. Excellent. So that's that one. The next one is this modified side plank. So we'll just do this one so you can just get used to it. So it's, for those of you who are late joining, make sure your shoulder and elbow are in line, feet in line with your bottom, and your knees are bent up. So if I can a bit further back, so we're there, and you're just going to push up and come down. And we're just going to do 4 on one side, 4 on the other side as this part of our warm-up. So I'm going to have your hand there, you can make it harder with there. So let's push up and come down, up and come down. 3, 4, really push the knees together, and then just swivel round, and we'll just do 4 on this side. Remember, this is part of the warm-up, so we're just making sure you know what you're doing and if this exercise is right for you. If it's not right for you, I'll give you an alternative if you'd rather. Just put your hand up at the end of the 20 seconds. Okay, so that's exercise number 2. Next part of our warm-up is our grapevine. We're doing a lot of lateral movement today, with or without weights if you want. So we're just going to do 20 seconds, and we're just going across, heel, there, doing our grapevine. This is all gentle, part of our warm-up, and then we'll go into our 45 seconds. You can use weights on this one if you want, but I'm giving you the option to use weights on the next one as well. So that's that one. Exercise number 4 is really driving up through our hips. So feet shoulder width apart, toes forward, sit back, and as we come up, we're going to lift and either clap or bring the weights together. If you want to do this in the chair, you can. Up and down, up and down. Really strong it is on the legs. Make sure you get that right angle of the knees. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's down and push up. Really make sure that the knees stay in line with the ankles. And you're coming up and down. It's a bit like, phew, are Brighton going to score? Yes, 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 yes. No. Are they scoring? Yeah, 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 yeah. No. Hopefully there'll be lots of yes, yes, yes today. Okay, the next one, I know I'm always doing this, something for the balance, but it is so important because it works our core as well. And if you need to hold on to a chair, do it. So we're doing the up, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, up. It's really important, and really try and push up onto your toes. If you need to hold on, that's fine. Try and get right the way, driving up, so you're strengthening that whole ankle joint as well. Up, up. Excellent. Next one, we're into another aerobic one. We're bookending our shadow play this time, so it's the 1st and the 8th. So we're doing this time, we're going 1, 2, tap, little jump. 1, 2, tap, little jump. You can't, oh, I haven't even started. So with this one, if you don't want to jump, just extend up, okay? So it's 1, up. Let's just go. Doing 1, 2, tap, up. Up. Lots of stretching, lots of core. If you want to try and jump, that's what I want to see. You can tell I was a netballer. There we go. Okay. Next is our second core one. Doing lots on the core today. And what I'd like you to do, if at all possible, either in the chair, bringing one knee to the opposite elbow, or if you're down on the mat, bringing your knees up, tapping one foot down, taking your elbow across. 1 foot down, elbow across. If you're really advanced, remember you're imprinting your back, you might want to straighten the leg. Okay? Remember to protect your back. So keep that back imprinted. Ready? Let's go. So it's opposite elbow to knee. If you're sitting in the chair, lift your opposite elbow. If you want to take it further, push your foot out. It's not a race. Elbows and hands at the side of your head don't wrench. If you want to, you can have your hands flat on the ground. Okay, and then the last one is the shadow play again, and it's my new favourite one of Teresa's. It's the serve, step in, smash. So with your dominant hand, for first of all, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's the serve, step in, and smash. Serve, step in, and smash.
Yeah, everyone's looking good. Your brother's joined us now, Anna, and so Susie. So we're up to 16 people now. We've got 16.
Excellent. Right, so that is our 8 exercises. You should be well warmed up now. I am. I know I do lots of talking. Teresa, can you just check everybody's okay with all those exercises, or if there's any questions?
Wait for me
the core ones.
So thumbs are going up.
Good.
Thumbs,
excellent.
Yeah, all thumbs.
Good, good, good. So it's just that side plank that I was a little bit concerned about.
Yeah, it's quite hard, but I think it's good, Anna. I can feel a different
we need to be progressing with our HIIT sessions. So okay, so we're back to a shadow play. It's the 2 forehands, the lateral movement across. If you're like me, don't have your mat, so you might fall on top of it. 45 seconds now, so we're really going for it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's the 2 forehands, 2 in the middle, 2 on the far side, and then side step across.
That's it. Good. Try and keep those feet shoulder width apart, just a bit wider if you can. Those knees bent. That's looking good, Anna. Can't wait to see you back on the table. I reckon you're going to.
Well, I've got a visitor who comes to the food hub who can't wait to play. And he tells me he was a Surrey champion.
Oh, wow.
But he says lots of things.
Yeah. That's good. Keep it going, everybody. Make sure you're going from low to high with your back as well. Or
Breathe.
whatever you've got.
Okay. Have your quick drink or little break. And remember, we're going to do it with our non-dominant hand this time. So I'm going to my left hand. So we're starting on the left-hand side. So, yeah, it feels a little bit different, but it's really good for us. Keeps us balanced. Keep looking straight ahead. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So, and 1 more.
God, I can feel the difference with lack of strength in my left arm. It's amazing.
Yeah. Well, and I find it in the legs as well.
Yeah. Yeah, we're up to 16 on Anna. I think we're going for our record. Try and get to 21.
Yeah, that'd be good. Back across. Is Andrew here today?
No Andrew at the moment.
Oh.
He might suddenly appear though.
He is the most incredible photographer.
Yeah,
amazing.
Absolutely.
Right, okay, we're down to our side plank. I'm going to put my mat sideways on because I think you can probably see me better. And we're going to do 45 seconds on one side. So I'm going to do the first 45 seconds on my right side and then the next 45 seconds on my left side. If you just want to stay up and not come down or adapt it, but don't over push it. As I said, decide where you put your hand. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Make sure that elbow is in line with your shoulder. You don't need to have your arm up like me. Stay up, feel that stretch, and then slowly down. Make it controlled. Make sure, hopefully, all my arms and shoulders are in line. So,
welcome, Andrew.
Oh, hooray, Andrew. We were just talking about you.
Yeah.
We're doing a modified side plank, Andrew. So, hope everyone's okay. If you want to just stay there, that's good. You don't have to keep going up and down. We've got the last 5 seconds, and then we'll swing round. You might feel this tomorrow in your glutes and in the side. Okay, and we're switching sides. Again, make sure that your feet are in line with your bottom. I'll come under the table here. So making sure that that elbow is in line with the shoulder. A bit like everything on the left side, for me, everything feels a little bit harder. So
Yeah.
So make sure you keep that shoulder over the elbow. Have your hand here is easier. And there may be some very advanced people who might want to go into a full side plank, but it's a very strong exercise and I wouldn't recommend it unless you're used to it.
Really, Anna, where are you really feeling this? Where is it?
Here, in the side here.
Yes.
And some people will feel it in their shoulder.
Yeah,
But you should feel the muscles here working.
Uh-huh.
And squeeze your knees together so it works the inner thighs as well. It's quite a strong exercise, but my Golders are all up for it. Okay, well done, folks. Brilliant. Okay, the next one, so that you don't have to do that again. The next one is the Grapevine, which is that nice, gentle one that you can do with some weights if you want to. So, hopefully everyone's on their feet, scrambled up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So you can do this one as fast as you like. I'm not showing anything in a chair yet because everybody seems okay.
Yeah, everyone's up.
If anybody wants to sit in a chair, Teresa will tell me and I'll do a modification. This one again is really good for the arms as well as coordination, sequencing. And you can go as fast or as slow as you want. Last 5 seconds. Have a little breather before we repeat it.
Quite a lot of people using weights as well.
Good. I'm really impressed. People have got stronger and stronger as we've been going, which is fantastic. So a little break, maybe a sip of water. Ready. And get going again. Or maybe I should use my heavier weights for the second time round. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So it's one. Everyone all right?
Yeah, seem to all be moving.
Good. If you're using weights, you might start to begin to feel it in the deltoid, the shoulder area. Try and not lift your shoulders up round your ears. Keep them down. You're nearly there. Yeah. Nice on your toes. This is all such good movement for on the table. There we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Quite aerobic if you've been using weights. The next one, the Andrew Special, as I said, if you want to work, it's really quite hard if you do it in a chair, making sure that your knees and heels are in line, pushing up from the chair and up, pulling up through your inner thighs and coming back down into the chair and pushing up if you want to. But obviously equally, you can do it like that, making sure your knees stay in line. So, let's go. First 45. There we go, get the timing right. Here we go. Short feet forward. Pull that core in, making sure that you're working right the way through. Well over halfway of the first set. You might want to do it like this time. The second time, basing it on the chair. Keep looking forward. Don't have faith in your feet. Pushing your bottom back as low as you can. There we go. People found that hard. Sometimes without the weights, just standing up and sitting down. Really, really good for the glutes and the quads. Right, I'll have a little sip. And then we're round 2 of these. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Hope all are well. Hopefully you're seeing that you're going back, not taking your weight forward. Always look forward. And that's why all these ones are so good for table tennis, because you're looking at the other end of the table all the time. Fitter and stronger your core can be, the better that is. Here, pushing up and through. You're into the last 10 seconds, folks, before we do our balance. 2, 1. Well done. Quite a strong one, that. Okay, and as I said, with the balance, if you find it hard, do have one hand on the chair and then the other if it makes you feel safer. It's better to do that than to wobble all over the place because you think you're going to fall. So just gently having one hand as you reach up. But I really want to see that pushing up through the ankles, because this is for strengthening the ankles, working the core and your balance. So looking forwards. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Now the ideally we're going 1, 2, 3, stretching, 1, 2, 3, stretching. This really is one of my netball ones. People who used to come to my back to netball courses found this really hard. Driving up through. 1, 2, 3. Well over halfway. trying to hold it. I bet it looks quite aesthetic, T, doesn't it?
Yeah, it looks fantastic. Everybody's stretching up.
Lovely. Well done, everybody. Have a little breather. Get that oxygen down into those body parts, ready to go again for the next bit. So we're going to do that again. And again, you know, hold on, please. It's much better to use the aid and get it right than be too competitive with yourself. 3, 2, 1. Let's go again. All right, those of you who feel you can really challenge yourself and reach higher and further to one side. Pulling right way up and through, right up on those toes. You should feel it through the ankles. Got that nice little up, up. Last 5 seconds. We're going to get a couple more in. There we go. Yay. Okay. So the next one is, let's hope we'll be celebrating Brighton goals. So it's the 1, 2, tap, jump, 1, 2, tap, jump. But don't jump if you can't, just up again, but get those little sides movements in. So this is a bit more aerobic than the last one. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Soft knees, you're landing, looking ahead, always planning that next move. Up. It's all right, you're going to lie down after this. Nice bit of core. Wonder how far Kay's walked today.
Everyone's looking really good here.
Good. And the last little bit. Well done. Little breather. Right. So we've got one more of these, and the core, and then the table tennis one again. So 3, 2, 1, let's go. Of course, if you wanted to just do some little style jumping jacks, that's fine as well. I'm trying to make it a little bit more, sort of making it sort of a bit more of a sequence, a bit more coordination required.
Well, it's good you're doing this, Anna, because the side stepping is vital.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought. We had a real side step lateral one. And knees bent, it works those glutes. You're down into the last single figures. There you go. All right, you get one more in. Perfect. Okay. Get a little drink. Decide what you're going to do, because you're going to do it twice, this core one. It's a basic cycling, so imprinting your back. But for those of you who would rather be in the chair, it's this action, bringing the knee in, stretching it out, knee in, stretching it out. If you're on the ground, make sure you imprint that back. Oh, don't lose the timer. Cycling those legs, and ideally though, you're bringing your head up. If you just want to do that with that back imprinted, that's great as well. Or some of you might just want to slide your leg out and bring it back. Whatever you do, we're doing it twice, so make it work for you. Don't overstrain your back. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay. And it's quality, not quantity. It's not whizzing along. Some of you might want to have your hands and arms down, pushing down into the ground. Some of you might want to have your head down as well. Imprint that back, and it's alternate legs. If you need to tap down, that's great. So we're working the obliques. The core today is a lot of oblique work. That's those muscles across. So last few seconds. 2, 1, and rest. Take that rest. Now you might want to change and take yourself up into the chair if you found that quite hard, or think, right, I'm going to have my head down this time. Please, 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 if you're feeling it, make sure that you don't overdo it. 3, 2, 1. Nice little bit of table tennis after this one. So off we go again, the last 45 seconds of our cycling obliques, bringing that opposite shoulder off the ground, if you can. Alternate legs, head down, completely make it work for you. You're well over halfway. I'm beginning to feel it. Think about breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Last 5 seconds. Well done, everybody. Excellent. Okay. We are down to our last exercise. First time we do it with our dominant hand, it's the serve, step in, push, back and smash. Second 45, we do it in all sorts of funny ways with our non-dominant hand. So, moving my mat out the way again. Right. Everybody up, let's go. Last couple of exercises. Serve, step in, smash. Serve, step in, smash. Remember, it's imagining that you're throwing that ball up 6 inches off your palm. Smash. So
Don't forget, when you're pushing, go in with your open back. That means your surface of your back is pointing to the ceiling. So forehand pushing, I'm stepping in with my right foot.
all right.
Well, you can't, yeah, there's either, there's arguments for and against, Anna. Are you stepping in with
All right. Okay. Right, I'm going to do it in my non-dominant hand this time. Everybody, I'd like you to try that because it balances us out. So it's throwing up. So you'll probably step in with your left then this time, T, will you?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Whatever, everybody feels comfortable.
Right. Let's go. So I'm going to throw. Oh, it feels so strange.
Oh, I haven't got as much power in my smash.
No, pathetic.
I don't think that would go far on the table. Yeah, that's it. With that smash, you're coming with the back from sort of high to low, with the back closed. And make sure you twist those hips and twist your body as you hit the imaginary ball. All looking really good there, actually. Whether they'd go flying off the end of the table is another matter.
So this is very good. If you hurt your dominant hand wrist, good. You'll be able to play left or right-handed. So that's the main thing. So we've finished our hit. We're just going to cool down now. Last, I know we've just gone over 4:30, but it's good to get the full workout. So just keep marching again. And we're just going to come forwards and back and forwards, swinging your arms nice and loosely. And one more time, forwards and back. And we're just going to step out, just like we did to begin with. So just beginning to stretch the inner thigh area. Okay. Oh, sorry about that. Keep going. Okay, what I want you to do is to take your feet wider apart. I want you to bend your knees. I want to see if you can get your hands down and just stretch over to one side. and just feel the stretch up your inner thigh, and then crawl them back and feel the stretch up the inner thigh there. Then we're crawling back with our hands. Feel the stretch. Make sure your feet are pointing forwards. Try and have your back flat, and then back again, and then back to the middle, and then arm curl. Up you come, bring your feet together. What I want you to do now is that roll down again, if you can. If not, sit in the chair, hang wherever you can get to, knees soft, and feel that stretch. And come up, rotate your shoulders, take one foot forward, push your bottom back, and this time we're going to be up and just trying to get a flat back. So there's a flat back going on here. Nice flat back. Balance that cup of tea and feel the stretch in your hamstring. Up and down again. And then take your weight onto that front foot and push back with that back foot. And you should feel a bit of a stretch in your calf muscle. And then come up, change again. So coming down to get that flat back. Imagine you've got a tray or something on it, a cup of tea on it. Do that flexing to that ankle again. Makes these ankles better. Then weight forward. You feel a stretch in your calf. Muscle looking forwards. And then coming, rotate round on the other foot. And bring your arms up. I'm going to take them out to the side. Getting that nice stretch. Bring them in again. Stretch. Bring them in. Hopefully they're at shoulder height. And take them out. And now keeping the arms there, just stretch down one side. We've done a lot of work on these muscles at the side. Reach up high. And then bring them back down and stretch over the other way. And reach up. And come down. Rotate your wrists. Give yourself a clap. Well done, folks.